Guys, now that we have the runway setting on the crossarm, and like I told you, we're on the inside holes because this is the cylinder track, we're ready to put on our ramp clips. Now the ramp clip you want to have, this is for our flapper, it's going to ride on the top. And what you're going to need for that is a 3/4 inch bolt. Put in the holes first. Now we're ready to insert the bolts into the inside holes of the runway. Once that's in, now you're going to use a flat washer, a lock washer, and a nut. And they'll be mounted right here on the inside. Lock washer and the nut. And at this time, all you need to do is just get it started. It does not need to be tight. Then after you get the bolt put in, you'll want to pull your track all the way over to the outside setting. Now we are ready to flip this bottom track that you can see is obviously upside down. We have to turn that over so that we can put it on top like we did the other one. The way we're going to do that, there's several different ways. If you're using the engine hoist, you're going to have the engine hoist in here with a single strap around the middle, raise it up, and then turn it within the strap. We're going to use the material handling lift, so we've got a strap on each, just like you see here, and then we're going to raise it up, and then we'll turn it within the strap as well. Just like so, we have it turned upside the correct way. Now we can take off our end brackets. Now we have our end crates off at the end of the package. Now we're going to raise this up and set it onto the crossbeam. In order to do that, it's the same length as the space we have between, so we're going to turn this at an angle and raise it up above. Raise it up above. Okay, now let's go back that way. Okay, we're flush?
No, we got to come
your way?
Yeah, about a foot, about 6 inches.
Tell me where.
No, no, 4 inches. There, that's, go your way a little bit now. I'll push it.
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm down in.
Okay. So now we put the track, the non-cylinder track on the runway. We have choices to make. We can be on the inside setting, which is going to give us 75 inches to 75 inches outside of track, outside of track. But the nice thing about the XLT is we have another hole that sets out wider, meaning you got the option to move this track out 4 more inches for if you got the exotic car, the supercar, or you're doing pickups that have the wider stance, you're able to move that out. Now, the one thing you want to know is that on our drip trays, they're a molded plastic drip tray. On the inside setting, they set right in here and right on the rails. If I move that out to the outer setting, the drip trays will be short by 4 inches. So we sell an adapter kit that makes this extension out so that it will fit onto the tray at the wide setting. So if you plan on using it on the wide setting, make sure you add the extension kit to it as well. Okay, we're ready to put on our ramp clips. And again, we put the bolts in first, and we're going to put it we're going to set this up on our inside holes. So we'll push this in. And again, we're going to use a flat washer, a lock washer, and the nut. And then once again, once you get the bolts through the holes, you'll want to pull this over as far as you can up against the bolts till it's on the outside.